Hope you enjoy everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Sellavin asking my last review on Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode 139. Hope you enjoy. Alright, let's get started. This episode is definitely one of my favorites because of all the emotionals happening. We have to see the beginning. Crow and Sawatari gonna be he wants to step up to fight Zarc. Now Crow can't believe that Yuya's become this twisted monster that he's gonna destroy the whole world now. But Crow, he's gonna do his best to stop him. He's not gonna let Crow get destroyed that easy. Sawatari either. Sawatari's gonna help. We did see a conversation between Ray and Reiji. Ray and Reiji. Ray's communicating to them. Saying that their father's gonna make his final sacrifice. He's gonna use the 4 cards to separate the world again to try to defeat Zarc. Of course, the work is gonna end in disaster. Ray wants Reiji to save their father because she wants him to live. She doesn't want him to die. She wants to make sure he lives, which is a big deal, And back to the duel, Crow, he summons, of course, his ace, Blackwing, Raikiri, the rain shower, Zarc counters, he summons out Supreme King Servant Dragon, Clearwing, this was a back and forth battle, because every time Zarc kept trying to destroy Clearwing, and Clearwing would destroy the card, Crow would find a way to bring it back, over and over again. Like he brought it back the first time, and when he destroyed it the second time, he summoned out an even stronger monster, which was Chidori, whose strength increases with each black feather monster that's in the graveyard. He used this monster's destruction to his advantage. Not only did he destroy Supreme Servant Dragon, he also neutralized the effect of Supreme King Gate 8-0 and dealt 1,000 points of damage to Zarc. Finally, Zarc got to see some damage, which is a good thing. That means there's a shot that they can still turn this around. Now Zarc can feel pain. The whole thing about this duel is to motivate Zarc, try to find out if Yuya's still in there. Because Yuya, he brought peace to the city. He ended the fighting between the tops and the commons. Zarc, he wants to bring about destruction. He doesn't think about that. He doesn't remember that. But Yuya was the person who did that. He brought peace. He used smiles because of the duel he had with Jack, the entertainment. They're trying to remind him of his entertainment spirit. Trying to bring back the entertainment duelist that he is. Trying to bring back who he really is on the inside. That's something you gotta remember. There's one thing that did come out to me. When Zarc, was responding to, "Are you afraid to lose?" He said, "No, I never lost." He denied it. It's obviously that they're starting to reach him. Like, for example, in the last episode, he responded to the word entertainment. Now he's responding to word or lose. Remember, Zarc was an OP duelist who never lost a duel. He became so powerful in his original dimension that he became so power and corrupt because he was motivated by the people who wanted more. He became very violent and eventually became corrupt with power, became the monster that he is now. It's a lot like that. The demon duelist. We get to see that that's happening. We get to see that Reiji, he's gonna go trying to find his father because he doesn't want this whole duel to he doesn't want the same thing to happen again. Because if this does end in failure, he wants to be there. He wants to stop his father from making another mistake. Because this is all happening because of Leo and his ambitions. He's responsible for this. We get to see Shuzo and the 3 kids. Shuzo being Yuzu's father. He's hoping to see his daughter again. That she's hoped that she's not in the middle of all this mess, this disaster. But unfortunately, she is. Her and Yuya. We get to see that Sawatari, he makes his move. How he uses Yuya's line, the fun has just begun. Trying to act like the hero, try to be #1 star, but he knows there's more to that. Zarc, he counters this, when he uses pendulum summoning, he uses his Dark Room Sapphirites, he summons for Supreme King Servant Dragon, Clearwing, Odd Eyes. He summons for his Odd Eyes, he uses the monster to protect Zarc from all damage. And every time he attacks, Zarc has a response, I try to protect his monsters from being destroyed over and over again. And which begs the question, is he afraid to lose? And the truth is yes. I mean, Yuya lost, and he lost more than once, trust me, over the series. But Zarc, he's afraid of losing, and he even goes so far as to call him a coward, Sawatari. Calling him a coward, saying that the Yuya he knew would go for action cards. He brought finesse, he brought showmanship to the crowd. This time he's just hiding behind his monsters and not doing anything. And he's just so OP saying his monsters do the damage for him. Is he literally that afraid to fight? I mean, basically that's what he's saying because he doesn't want to lose. However, Zarc, he's still, he keeps denying it. He destroying his monsters. He keeps putting the pressure on them and forcing his monsters to attack each other and forcing them to fight. Every time they have a move for him, he always had a counter. It's like they can't destroy him. And how about that scene when he's surrounded by rings of monsters? You heard me correctly. I said rings of monsters. And not just any monsters. Monsters from the graveyard of all the opponents that he's ever beat. From Sora. I think even the Raid Raptors and all kinds of monsters. Like every monster he's ever destroyed is literally protecting him. That's just another loophole or whatever. Or just some effect or some part of the story that we'll get an explanation for maybe later or not. Now, basically, he's so OP. How you gonna defeat him? There is a way. You just gotta have to find it. Now, one of the things is that Leo, he stepped into this duel and he confronts Zarc. He gets the intrusion penalty, just as Crow and Sawatari are wiped out. How he talks with Zarc, saying, "Do you remember?" He says, "I do. You're the one who gave monsters masks and who called it." This whole thing. Basically, he's the one who created the real Sellavin. He did that. He gave monsters actual life, actual souls, which resulted in dueling and things becoming a disaster. Basically, he's responsible for all this. Basically, he's the one who helped create the demon duelist. His ambitions is what did this. You also get to see a flashback. We get to see Zarc's real face, and he looks a lot like Yuya and stuff. It's funny because we never got to see his real face for so long. We thought it was gonna be like Yuya and all the others. It's kind of like how Rei's face is the same as the other Yuzu's, but a little different. And we get to see his real face. He's standing on top of Odd Eyes. Remember, Odd Eyes is not only his monster, but also Yuya's ace monster. That means that Yuya is still inside there. However, Leo, He's been denying himself all this time. He's gonna take responsibility for this whole thing. He's gonna defeat Zarc because all the pain, all the destruction, all the lives that he took, and also for Rei, for his daughter's sake. Because at this point, he has nothing left to lose. He thinks that everything he did was in failure, and so he's gonna try to repeat this process, separate the worlds again, and using those same 4 cards. However, he's not gonna do this alone. Reiji is gonna try to back him up. He joins in the duel too. Reiji, despite the dismay that he and his father may have, he doesn't want to see the world get destroyed because of what happened. He doesn't want to see it happen again. He's not going to let happen. He's going to put his dismay between he and his father aside. He's going to work together with him and he's going to stop this. Because he too is responsible for the creation of the demon duelist, because he put Yuya under all this pressure, under to save Yugioh. He brought him to this. He got him involved in this interdimensional war, saying, I too am responsible for this. That we are, because of all this conflict, all that's happening, and we're all in a way responsible for letting this happen, basically saying this. However, as Will begins, Zarc, he's not going to let this happen. He's not going to let the same process again. How he wipes Leo in just one blow. Just as Leo is about to make his move, not only does he get rid of the 4 cards that Leo hasn't had, the same ritual cards they used before, he completely destroys Leo and reduces his life points to 0. He got rid of him right off the bat, and without even a second notice either. He knows that if Leo gets a chance to play those 4 cards again, and that he's done for, and he's never going to come back again. Unlike last time, he wasn't prepared for what happened last time, but this time he is. He knows what he's in for, so he's not going to let the same thing happen again. But Reiji, even though he caught his father, he could have easily let Leo fought, but he's not gonna give up on him because that's what he wants. That's what Rei wants. He's not gonna give up on his father. He's not gonna give up on Yuya because Yuya's still inside there. And then we get to see Rei. Hey, we get to see Reira going into the chamber where Leo was, or the resurrection chamber. He was trying to find her. It looks like we get to see Rei. We're gonna finally get to see Rei again, but it looks like she's in some kind of energy form, some golden energy. So she probably did revive, but it looks like she's not what you call she's not complete. Now, there's still something that's missing, but what is it? Who knows? But Reira's able to communicate with Rei. Some kind of telepathic connection, which means there's all kinds of mysteries that's happening right now that we still don't know what's going to happen. And I can't wait to see how this happens. I can't wait how it's going to be. What is your take on this? What do you think of this? Do you think Zarc is going to destroy Reiji, or will Rei and Reira give him the energy he needs to connect, help him win? It looks like the next episode is going to be about trying to connect to Yuya and trying to find a way to bring him back. I've seen some of the summaries before on Dylan's channel, Yugioh Everything. If you want, go to his channel. He'll let you know what you need to know. I haven't seen his latest videos yet. I'll let you know if anything. But he's a good person, and I trust him. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Thank you. This is Sellavin giving my latest review on Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode 139. I'm out. Peace. Bye.